All right, guys. All games from week one with a little bit of information, but a bunch of jokiness. This is my reaction to every single game week one. Holy crap. A toe? Are you kidding me? I play like a beast for the entire game, catching everything, doing everything offensively for these guys, and a toe stops me from potentially a game winner? Kansas City, Chris Jones is still that man. Good Lord. We don't have a wide receiver one? Why the heck does Jaden Reed have so many yards? More than the rest of the league? What is this? I thought we'd be able to poke fun at this team about not having a wide receiver one again. Philadelphia? Hey, at least the refs went our way, and our defense is still pretty good without Fletcher Cox. Boy, golly, Josh Allen, what were you, sleeping? Were you still in hibernation? Do Bills even hibernate? What in the world? 4 TDs in 3 quarters? Why the heck did we trade Diggs? Oh, that's right, we have Josh Allen. Arizona, Kyler Murray. Oh, look, you guys, I'm a squirrel. I'm going to run around and I'm going to make you chase me like I'm a little kid who just stole a bunch of candy. Greg Dortch, where have you been my whole life? Marvin Harrison, hey guys, look at all the routes I can run. Holy crap, we're up against the Bengals week one? Well, let's make everybody second guess on whether the Bengals can actually beat Mahomes. And beat them with Jacoby Brissett. Boy, oh boy, I'm glad Ramondre Stevenson is on our team. He was making those guys look like a bunch of sandbags on the defense. Cincinnati, oh crap. We brought T. Higgins back and didn't trade him. This doesn't look very good because he's hurt now and probably has no value. Goodness. Hey, my name is Sam Darnold. I'm a first overall pick too. Let me just cook the Giants. Hey, my name is Van Ginkel. Let me be one of the only players with a pick 6 and a sack in a game for week 1. Hey, my name is Daniel Jones. I'm about as good as Vic because I'm Vanilla Vic. And I am ice cold. Because I literally can't make a single play. Malik Neighbors, good debut, boy. Despite the shoddy quarterback play. Holy crap. We actually have a shot at winning with Will Levis. Tony Pollard's popping off, making this run defense look like it doesn't exist. Man, why wouldn't someone just throw the Bears a ball? You know, and give them a free touchdown to essentially seal the deal. Hey, my name is Caleb Williams. I'm only going to throw for 93 yards and like 50 yards in the first 2 quarters and then 43 in the second half. Let's go win the Super Bowl. Hey, guys, is murder legal yet? Says New Orleans. Perhaps we shouldn't be sending our cornerback in so much. It'll leave us exposed. Oh no, he's tied for the top sacks in the league, next to Greg Rousseau of the Bills. 3 sacks from a cornerback week 1? Who ever heard of this? This is like the reverse defense fluke on week 1 where, hey, we're not going to get a free bomb, to our new wide receiver on Carolina. Instead, we're going to make the defense look like it's prepared enough to not have any mishaps and better than what it is, potentially. Hey, Justin Fields, I'll be real. I'm glad you played. 10 years younger than this guy, Russell Wilson. Why in the world would they even play him? They're paying him less. He's older. He's declining physically and mentally. Good God. What are you guys feeding TJ Watt over there? I need some of that beef jerky for my gains. Kirko, goodness gracious, man. What in the world were you throwing to half the time? Like, what kind of panic attack were you having with Watt coming after you? Yeah, I get it, but you were supposed to be the answer. What are they paying you, by the way? Oh man, we're the Jaguars. We are the first half champions. Limiting this explosive offense to like close to no points or whatever, being up 17-3. We'll just go and hibernate. Do Jaguars even hibernate in the second half? Yes, I know. I've made several hibernation jokes about animals. I'm from Minnesota. But anyway, Dolphins must have to learn how to walk on land. It isn't enough that Tua put up the most passing yards in the league. We could barely score except for in the second half. Goodness. Oh boy. CJ Stroud, more weapons. Goodness. Joe Mixon, one of the guys that's less talked about. Wouldn't we be a Super Bowl contender if we just signed a good back that can run for us and lead the league in yards? Oh yeah, we did. CJ Stroud, looking pretty good. Nico Collins, right where he left off. Indianapolis Colts, thank you for Richardson not getting injured. If he got injured, this season's already over because we didn't re-sign Minshew. Alec Pierce. Goodness gracious, I've been waiting for this. Piercing a tough D with the Texans. Being second overall in the league with yards. Boy, oh boy. Someone other than Pittman is a baller on this team. Oh man. My name's Jim Harbaugh, and I don't lose opening week. Opening week is my, gift to every team that we can at least say we were undefeated at one point in the season. Raiders. Oh, we're ahead, guys. We're up 7-0 quick. But over the rest of the game, we're going to average, 1 point a quarter a game over the next 3. If only we could replicate what we did in the first quarter. Sorry, Max Crosby. You went up against Joe Alt. And same with, whatever. Lad McConkey, you look like you're a promising individual. Goodness gracious. Bo Nix. Don't nix it. I think he played pretty well. But I thought you were going to ease in Bo Nix, Sean Payton. I thought you were going to rely on the run game to do things. But goodness gracious, yeah, let's test out the endurance of Bo Nix's arm by making him pass the most in the league. Geno Smith, I'm sorry, brother, but you've got to pick it up, man. With the amount of weapons you had, and looking like Tyler Lockett is healthy again and rejuvenated, what are you doing? Kenneth Walker, please don't get injured. Holy crap! Another tackle dilemma that the Dallas Cowboys get handed a win because, hey, the Cleveland Browns, we got Deshaun Watson, who looks 10 years older than he actually is. Boy can't escape. Boy can't throw on time. What are we going to do? We not only don't have Joe Flacco, but we've got 3 other QBs, and we're still rolling with Deshaun. Amari Cooper, you've got to beat one out of this hellhole. Goodness gracious. This was a romping. And Dallas, until you play a team with respectable tackles week 1, I'm not giving you any credit. because I know what happened to you last year. My name's Baker Mayfield, and I was a first overall pick. So I am not going to be defeated by the number 2 QB taken in this draft. No sirree. Not only do I have better weapons, but I also had commercials years ago. So that automatically makes me better. Chris Godwin. Thank God you're back and playing, because this could be a really prolific offense. And you're healthy. Jaden Daniels, you are fine. Your team is lacking. You will progress and be a good QB. Just don't pull an RG3. Holy Lord, we're Detroit. We are going to run it down your throats. And we are going to hold a lead, get a couple of freebies from a man named Jameson, and then we're going to make it so you can't defend us in overtime. Matthew Stafford, you are still a superior thrower of the ball. Extremely composed, and you still have it in you. Even with, your prize star Puka Nacua going out early, you and Cooper Kupp lit it up. And I fully expected you to win this game. I'm sorry you lost. I'm sorry Aiden Hutchinson is a reincarnation of Julius Peppers, even though Julius Peppers is still alive. Goodness gracious. That guy is a menace. And that scares me as a Packers fan, you guys. Oh boy. Slow start for the Jets. Gain Green, hopeful. Doing decently well on one drive early. And then only amounting 12 points after that. I would really, really hope... 10 points after that. I would really, really hope that we can have guys catch it on 3rd and short. I would really hope that Breece Hall doesn't develop a fumbling problem when he only had 1 before Monday night. I would really hope that Garrett Wilson doesn't have to get all the yards, all the stats, and no wins this year. I would really hope that the run defense can improve and that a guy named Mason, who, he was averaging 12 yards a carry because of his abysmal carry amount, doesn't lead the league in yards, because he has the 2nd most as of right now. And I would really hope that a guy whose abbreviated name is CMC and is a carnage masterful carrier doesn't come back and essentially have a record-breaking season due to the fact that the Niners look better than ever. And everyone was re-signed to everybody but a Niners fan's dismay. And goodness gracious, Brock Purdy should have had a touchdown from Ayuk, but would have been a routine catch. Nah, he doesn't catch it. He got his money. He doesn't need TDs anymore. And Jennings, I would really hope that you don't have to be the leading wide receiver after you got paid less than Debo and Ayuk. Because that would just be unfair. When your catches are worth less than their catches are. And they're not producing. So goodness gracious, that wraps up my week 1 reaction and thoughts to each game.